Mr. Blackman is incredibly dedicated to the HRVHS robotics program.
Blackman's been super supportive of our robotics team. He keeps our robotics classroom open 24/7 whenever we want to go in.
He is really welcoming to new students in the robotics room.
He's always in the classroom or always writing grants.
Blackman's been a huge help with our outreach.
Mr. Blackman has helped connect us with a variety of STEM professionals in our community.
This is Blackman's last year in the robotics room.
The robotics program is a much better program because of him.
He motivates all of us.
Hey, Mr. Blackman, this is Lewis. I'm really gonna miss you this year. It's a sad way how to end school during COVID-19 like this. And I had a really fun time in the class. Rhino, Fusion 360, all of that. It was amazing. And I'm glad to be your teacher this year, Mr. Blackman. I'll bet you're still staying safe and healthy, and you must be doing mountain biking. I'm glad I got to see you one time when me and my dad were mountain biking. It was pretty cool. And I hope my bee house is going great, and thanks for the picture of one of the inner bee house projects you printed out. That looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see it for real. And I hope you got my address. I can't wait. And at least I hope it works. So I hope you have a great summer, Mr. Blackman, and stay safe and healthy. All right. Bye.
Hey, Mr. Blackman. I wanted to say thank you for everything you've done. I've only been in your engineering class for this year, but it was great. I haven't had much experience with engineering, but you managed to teach me so much in such a short period of time. I can see the dedication and hard work that you put into the robotics program, and it's an inspiration. Without you, I don't think we would have had a robotics program. You have a natural way of teaching us that just shows how fun it can be, especially when we get to go to a competition and see it work or even fail. And it's like I want to work harder whenever I see everything that you work hard to do. As a student, I've been inspired by what you do, and I'm striving to work as hard as you can. Your teaching isn't normal by any means, but I think it is a great way to teach engineering. I hope your retirement is happy and a nice break from everything. Thank you.
Hey Blackman, thank you for teaching me robotics throughout my freshman year. Even though I've only had you as my teacher for 1 year, I can tell that you're very good at what you do. And I learned quite a bit in robotics thanks to you. So, thank you for teaching me.
I have not known Blackman for nearly as long as some other people, but in the short time that I have gotten to know him, I've been blown away by how much he knows and how much he cares for his students. Basically, no matter who you are, no matter how talented you are, what you know how to do, he seems to be able to see the potential in everyone, which is really one thing that sets him apart from other teachers. Through, I don't even know how many hours stuck in a classroom with him, building a robot, and enduring some very constructive criticism, I've learned that Blackman's not your everyday average teacher, and I'm really proud to have been taught by him.
Hi, Mr. Blackman. Thank you for always believing in us even when we didn't. You encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone, and you convinced me to commit so much more to robotics than I ever thought I would. I learned so much about engineering from your class and the club, and I'm so glad you convinced me to do FRC because otherwise I wouldn't have done it, and I would have missed out on a lot of fun. I had a really great time in robotics, and I'm going to miss you next year. Thank you, Sadie Smith. Yeah, so I'm gonna miss you next year, and I'm really grateful that you were my engineering teacher because I learned so much about robotics and how to share my ideas even when I'm a little scared to. Have fun retiring. Bye.
Hey Jeff, just wanted to take a minute to thank you for everything that you've given our students, the passion that you've instilled in them, the excitement around robotics and engineering, and to also wish you the best in this next chapter in your life. I hope it's filled with the adventure that you've been waiting for, with lots of kiteboarding and mountain biking and all that you like to do in the outdoors. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and please know that you've left your mark at Hood River Valley High School, as well as in the broader community, and you've really built up a name for your program and a passion for STEM education and engineering in the Gorge. So thank you for that. It's been truly an honor, and you will be missed, and I'm hopeful that our paths will cross in the future. Best of luck.
Congratulations, Jeff. It's been great working with you over the years. The stuff you're doing in your classes is just amazing. Thanks for all the help that you've given me in my classes. It's been fun sharing some of our students and seeing the cool projects that they can do. And I've always said that anybody that can get their students to pretty much live at the high school has got to be doing something right. Anyway, I wish you the best in your retirement, and hopefully we'll see you around.
My first memories of Jeff Blackman actually are going into the office and watching him scrounge food and complain about supply orders. So that's the first memory of Blackman. I had pictured him as this high-functioning, unrelenting force in the building that was always trying to push everybody to get things done. And then I got his son in class and found Corbett to be one of the more enjoyable students I've ever got to work with. He worked hard, asked great questions, was very curious, didn't worry about his grade, but he really did worry about understanding things. He always was able to relate chemistry to welding and cars and backpacking and other advanced skills that most students don't have. In fact, most adults wouldn't be able to keep up with Corbett and all the things he does. So I had always tried to talk to Blackman like a little chihuahua nipping at his heels, and he just kind of was busy. He's like, whatever, Glane, I don't want to talk. And once I had his kid, I was excited because I thought, oh, now it's my chance to hang out with Jeff. So, after a couple months of getting to know his son and feeling like I can go talk to him, I ran into his lab, and he's doing 10 projects, kind of distracted. And I'm like, yeah, so Corbett's really great. I'm so glad I have him. It's so cool. And Jeff was just like, he should have all A's. He's not doing good enough. You need to get on his case. It was hilarious because from my perspective, Corbett was doing excellent work, and the kid's going to be a doctor who can weld and survive Armageddon. And his dad was relentless with pressure for higher performance. And, Corbett's doing water polo and welding and fixing his car and rewiring his truck and taking hard classes and enthusiastic and positive. And his dad was just on his case, and it really made me laugh. And since then, I feel like I can go to Jeff all the time for advice. I really feel like I formed a good friendship with him, both personally and professionally. And I really enjoy the family dynamics. I've gotten to know the mom through the health CTE, and she's a much calmer, steady presence. And then Jeff's the chaos of the family, and Corbett's the brilliant kid that frustrates him. So it's pretty neat dynamic to watch, and I'm excited to hopefully stay in touch with them as they all get older.
Hey Blackman, how's it going? 6 years. 6 years I got to work with you and experience some fun forecasting, juggling your kids around, enjoying your weekly check-ins to grab candy from the candy jar and listen to the new news, dealing with barefoot computer science college professors. That was pretty interesting. And creating independent studies for your engineering kids so that they can stay successful. You've gone out on a limb for those kids and got to experience your crowning glory, which is the Fab Lab bus. And I got to see firsthand how you excited and engaged the little kids in what the possibilities are with regards to engineering and all that good stuff. Throw in a little bit of robotics competition support with the Zolke Monster, and we got some good times together. Blackman, I hope you enjoy your retirement. Enjoy getting that little extra fun stuff with the Fab Lab bus. I mean, you're good at it. Keep doing it. Keep inspiring kids. And just have fun. You've earned it. I'm jealous. Stay chill. Later.
Hey Jeff, so as I sit here doing my 5th take on this video, I keep messing up. I'm thinking about, really the impact that you've had since I've known you at Hood River Valley. I remember going to the Dalles in 2008 and hearing about the program that you had built and seeing from afar the e-car program, the robotics program, the connections you had with the community and with the college, and really, honestly, you were the envy of every school that I had talked to. We were all trying to basically copy what you were doing in Hood River, and I know that there's gonna be a lot of funny stories, but Jeff, you're gonna be missed. That advocating that you did for your programs and never taking no for an answer, barging into meetings even through closed doors to get your questions answered is going to be missed. And I look back and remember the first day I met you. You probably don't remember, but I remember we were in the B hall, and I looked down the hallway, and here comes this guy walking in the hall, and he was super tan and very fit and barefoot. And I don't know that I ever saw you wear shoes for at least the first week that I met you. So, you always wear your emotions on your sleeve. You have a huge heart for kids, and really, really built a wonderful program. So, without a doubt, man, you're going to be missed. I hope in some fashion, you're able to come back and continue working with kids in the school district, because we need you. So, congratulations, Jeff. I'm happy for you. And it's been great to get to know you both as a colleague and a friend.
Jeff, it's Rich Polkinghorn. A Jeff Blackman retirement is like a high school principal's dream. Just kidding. You're an amazing guy, Jeff, and I know that you've done so much for our students and our school district with your passion for STEM education and bringing engineering and engineering principles to our students. One of the best things about you, Jeff, is the way you allow your students to really explore and problem solve and get their work complete without needing much direct instruction from you. I really admire the way that you allowed students to do that. That's what makes you an outstanding teacher, is allowing students to problem solve, work, dig deep, figure it out, do it on their own. So we'll miss you around here, man. And I will say, though, it'll be a relief enough to see you pop your head in on my closed door meeting when I'm maybe meeting with parents or something, and I see Jeff poke his head in with a PO wanting money. But that's part of your endearing quality. And I'll miss chatting with you in the hallways and seeing you soar outside with the engineering students. And I wish you the best in retirement. And don't be a stranger. We'll go for a ride or a beer or both soon, hopefully. Take care, Jeff.
Congratulations, Jeff. A long and storied career. I will never forget meeting you. You were, in 2013, the first teacher, I believe you're the first teacher in Hood River County that introduced themselves to me. And as you recall, you stuck your head in my office sometime early July 2013 and said, "Hey, do you have any money for me?" Which set the course for our relationship. Actually, you doing amazing things and me trying to figure out how to support you with resources, and just watching you do amazing things with kids. Honestly, one of the most inspiring teachers that I got to work with over my career, doing incredible things. and changing the landscape for education in Hood River for kids. So, Jeff, I know you'll definitely not retire into the sunset. You are an ever-present personality, and I look forward to seeing what you do next. Hopefully, you stay behind the wheel of that crazy bus that we figured out how to leverage. All right, buddy. Have a great retirement, and thanks again.